Here it is, my first hackable radio. I've been looking for a Jensen hackable radio, but there's so many model numbers for the radio that appears to be exactly the same, but the insides are not, that I decided to try this at the suggestion of Fantasma Paranormal, which always has such great information. In fact, Jack suggested this, and I was able to actually find one on eBay. It was a little expensive, but it is allegedly hackable, and I'm going to try to do that now. So first of all, I'm going to see if I can put in batteries before I hack it and see if it works. Well, before I proceed further, I bought this radio new off eBay, but it's apparently quite old. To see how the foam around the earbuds, earphones, whatever these are, have all disintegrated. Really cheap. Also, the radio itself doesn't appear to have a speaker. Nope, I don't see a speaker on here, so you do have to use headphones or an external speaker. But let's see what happens if I just put these headphones on temporarily, and we'll see if I can at least hear something. I've now connected the headphones to it. The radio definitely works. As you can see, I've already mentioned the foam on these crappy little headphones have disintegrated. I've got the radio turned on AM, and it's on full volume, if you can imagine that. If I press the tuning button, it will automatically scan. Maybe. You may be able to hear something. That's full volume coming out of these cheesy little headphones, but I'm going to hack it, and I'll use an external speaker anyways. But the radio definitely does work. Also here, a little marking says DBBS, Digital Bass Boost System, I believe it stands for. That's completely meaningless, but, as far as I'm concerned, because I'm going to hack it. And I can also turn this thing off, maybe. There are 4 screws on it. 1, 2, and then there's 2 more inside. You probably can't see them, but I'm going to remove those. They're in there someplace. There's one at least on the left of my finger. I don't know if you can see the other or not, but there are 4 screws. I'm going to remove those right now. Right, I've now removed the screws. As far as the screws go, there are 4 screws altogether, but there are 2 types of screws. Long screws, which go in to the back right here, and the shorter screws go into the inside the battery case. This is what the inside looks like. This tape, everything is sticky and gummy because I think the thing is just old. We'll see, and I believe that it's a 5th wire, but I've got to verify. It's very hard to see these things. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Yeah, I've just clipped the 5th wire, the brown one, right? I got it. Very difficult to focus right there. See that? So it was 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one right here. It's very small and difficult to see, but I was able to clip that one, and I'm going to try to I'm going to clip the other side of it to shorten it, and that should be the hack. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed that this worked. Again, it's the 5th wire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's a brown wire right here. Okay, here's the wire that I just clipped. It's very, very small, very tiny, so you have to be careful. But see, just a little teeny thing. Well, I've now taken a screen capture of the radio after I have clipped the brown wire, the 5th wire that I showed a moment ago, and reassembled the radio. However, while the hack does work, there's one caveat, and that wasn't apparent in the video that I used from YouTube to hack the radio itself. And that video was created by Wagner. And the problem is that the radio does not scan nonstop. It will stop on strong radio signals on both AM and FM. However, all is not lost because as long as you hold either the scan up or the scan down button, the radio will continuously scan, but you must hold down one of those buttons in order for the radio to work properly as a hacked radio. Again, that's not a big deal, and I think I like the radio so far. I'll be posting a few sessions in the very near future.